There's nothing more at stake than the continuance of the nation's prosperity and the national defense. That's what's at stake here.
State of emergency is the perfect description. The science, technology, engineering, and math interest, not expertise, just interest, isn't there in middle school and isn't even addressed in elementary school. All we need to do is let the young people know it's interesting, it's fun, and it's an option. You'll have a much more healthily balanced workforce, and you'll have a competitive advantage for your community and for the larger community around you and for the nation. The folks at Project Lead the Way, in my mind, were among the first to recognize not the problem, but that something could be done about it. And going the extra step, doing something.
Somebody needed something. Okay, and then they took that need and they used the design.
In September of 2006, Project Lead the Way will be in almost 1,800 schools in 46 states and the District of Columbia. And when I think of those numbers, reflecting back 9 years ago when we thought that if we would be in 20 schools in upstate New York, we would have succeeded. This program has really captured the imagination of many school leaders in terms of engaging students and preparing the next generation of engineers and technical workers in the country.
They also want to get involved in the exploration program here at the high schools. I've been here at Albany High School for 22 years now. 5 years ago we started looking at Project Lead the Way. A lot of the students involved like it because it does involve not just the academic side, the technical side, but it involves the hands-on side. You're up out of your seat, you're building something or designing something, constructing something, you're seeing the actual product work at the end. So I think that's real important for high school students, to see the end product.
Now what do you do? There was this one time where they just gave you materials and said, build the tallest thing you can, and without falling over and being able to withstand some amount of weight. And it was just problem solving, and I love problem solving.
You get hands-on experience. It's not like with math where you just write out on a piece of paper. You actually get to use the different machines and you get to build stuff with your hands.
It's not boring at all because,
yeah, really
we're always working on a project. Either we're doing something on the computer like drawing designs, or we're in here making the designs.
I think Project Lead the Way is one of those projects and activities that can make a difference in a school district. The students can see and understand why they're tackling a certain type of problem. They see the application to their life, and they also see how this can be used in a much larger context.
It really helps you out, even like just day-to-day things, you know, something's broken, you know, you go try debugging it, you know, you gotta see light switches on, power source, all sorts of stuff, then you replace it and it works, and your parents are like, wow, that's great.
I want you to observe different needs.
It's more fulfilling. It's not, you wouldn't sit through a lecture for no reason at all. You apply what you learn, like in the class as you learn it.
Project Lead the Way has been looked at and examined probably more than any other program in this country. This is the best. And if our teachers and our staff give this the commitment it deserves, we will see in a very short period of time the progress and the change that can take place in math and science curriculum in our schools.
I think everyone thinks that technology is for guys because they think that it's just working with tools and like girls can't handle it, but it's really a lot easier, and girls can handle it just as well as guys can.
I've actually had a young lady come back last year who said, I think I'm going to go into a career in engineering. And it was great that it was a student who said that, you know, they're coming back to go into a career of engineering. And it was even, you know, it was doubly terrific that the student happened to be a female.
A school counselor stood up at one of our school council conference and said, I don't care whether these students go into engineering or not. I recommend this program to all of our students because of the life skills in problem solving that it gives them.
I plan on going into engineering because it's problem solving. It's something new to do every day. It's not mundane. It's not a waste of your time. It's, I don't know, you create. It's worth it.
Project Lead the Way leads the way.